Welcome to RPS Group of Schools online classes. In today's session, we will have a quick revision of the chapter Transfer of Heat. Heat transfer or flow of heat energy occurs from a warmer object to a cooler object. Due to heat transfer, the temperature of the warmer object decreases while the temperature of the cooler object increases. Heat transfer continues until both the objects attain the same temperature. There are three modes of heat transfer, namely conduction that efficiently takes place in solids, convection that takes place in fluids, that is liquids and gases, and radiation which does not require a medium. Let us revise each mode of heat transfer. The first mode of heat transfer that we're going to revise is conduction. Conduction can be defined as a mode of heat transfer in solids by which heat flows from the hotter end to the colder end of a solid object, or from a hot solid object to a colder solid object when they are in contact. On the basis of their ability to allow the flow of heat through them, materials can be classified as conductors and insulators, or good conductors of heat and poor conductors of heat. Materials which conduct heat through them easily are called conductors or good conductors of heat, whereas the materials which do not conduct heat through them easily are known as insulators or poor conductors of heat. Now let us discuss or revise the second mode of heat transfer, that is convection. Convection can be defined as the mode of heat transfer in fluids, that is liquids and gases, by which heat flows from one part of a fluid to another by the movement of fluid particles itself. Convection involves formation of a fountain-like circulation pattern called convection current, as shown in the diagram. Convection currents are also set up in nature and result in local wind system called sea breeze and land breeze. Sea breeze is the cool wind that blows from the sea towards the land during daytime, whereas land breeze is the cool wind that blows from the land towards the sea during night. Now try to answer this question. Do you think convection can occur in gravity-free space? Recall what you have learned about convection. Convection cannot occur in gravity-free space because in the absence of gravity, cool and heavier particles cannot move down. So, convection currents cannot be set up and convection cannot take place. Let us revise the third mode of heat transfer, that is radiation. Radiation may be defined as the mode of heat transfer from distant sources in the environment without requiring any medium or contact. Radiation can occur even in vacuum. It is the fastest mode of heat transfer. When thermal radiations or heat waves fall on an object, some part of the thermal radiation is absorbed, some part is reflected, and some part of it is transmitted through the object. The amount of thermal radiation absorbed by an object depends upon three factors: the nature of the material, distance between the object and the heat source, and color of the object. The picture here shows that the three modes of heat transfer can take place simultaneously. Conduction occurs along the length of the conductor from hot end to the colder end of the solid. Convection currents are set up vertically, whereas heat waves by radiation are released in all directions. Now let us study some differences between conduction, convection, and radiation. Conduction efficiently takes place in solids. It is important to note that liquids and gases also conduct, but at a very slow rate, and hence they are called poor conductors. On the other hand, convection takes place in fluids only, that is liquids and gases, whereas radiation does not require any material medium. Conduction is a mode of heat transfer where heat flow occurs when vibrating particles transfer their heat to the adjacent particles. Whereas in convection, flow of heat occurs by the actual movement of particles within a liquid or a gas. Radiation occurs when heat energy flows in the form of heat waves or thermal radiation. That was all for today's class. Thank you.